We're talking here with Abel Sanchez. You know, we're talking about Gennady Golovkin, and I was going to talk to you. If you had to remember, what are maybe some of the most memorable sparring sessions you've seen him have, like, you know, with Gennady? Like any sparring that has really stood out with him?
I think that the sparring with Angulo was probably the most memorable because Angulo came here trying to prove a point, and he couldn't. The other guys, once Gennady got a reputation of hurting people and taking it easy in the gym, he started taking it easy on all the guys that he sparred with.
Okay.
I think Ryan Coyne was probably the only guy who we had up here who's really been able to hang in there with Gennady I'd say at 80%, only because Ryan was a good boxer and was moving a lot and holding Gennady a lot of experience. So it was he was probably the best sparring other than Angulo that we've had up here for him.
Okay, so when he sparred Angulo, I think he was with Clemente Medina at the time.
Yes. Right.
And he came up and he thought he was kind of a big dog. What were the sparring sessions like with him and Gennady, if you could take us behind?
They were hard. Angulo wasn't holding back and Gennady was trying to work with him. But that's the kind of sparring that I want for Gennady. I want guys to come at him and make him work as hard as he can, because then that's what's going to make him better. And Angulo had no fear. Angulo was in there trying to do his thing.
Okay. Can you name just some names who fans might recognize, other guys who Gennady's been in there with, and just to show kind of how busy your gym's been? Like,
they just say Kovalev, who just won the title, the light heavyweight title, was one of the sparring partners that we had. He was with me for about a year and a half. But really, Kovalev was afraid of Golovkin when he was in the ring. So I couldn't spar him too much because he just showed too much respect for Gennady.
Now, Kovalev, he's a good-sized light heavyweight, just won the title. So when he sparred Golovkin, was it just too much pressure from Golovkin, or what was it?
He just fell apart in there with Golovkin. You know, he just would not do the things that I needed to have done to Golovkin for Golovkin to gain something from it. You know, it was more either too much respect or too much fear, one of the two.
Now, outside of Golovkin's power, what makes him so hard to spar? What makes him so hard to face?
He's very cerebral. He's very smart. You know, I think that the great fighters of today, I'm not going to say in the past, but the great fighters of today are very cerebral. Andre Ward is a super smart guy in the ring. Floyd Mayweather is a super smart guy in the ring. Gennady Golovkin, I think what sets him apart from the rest of the fighters and puts him on a level with Andre and with Floyd is that he's very cerebral. Everything he does in there is calculated. He's planning moves ahead of you that you have no clue he is. You know, he's going to set you up.
Gotcha. Now, maybe outside of Golovkin, has there been any other memorable sparring sessions over the years inside of your gym that's really caught your eye?
No, Urbano Antillon, Diaz, exciting. Not really, because I don't have wars in this gym. You know, this is a school. We work to help each other. We don't work to try to hurt somebody. When guys come up to spar, is really probably the hardest sparring, because they come up with a chip on their shoulder trying to show something off. But I think Mikey Garcia had some pretty memorable sparring sessions up here with a lot of different guys up here, with my guys and some of the guys that they brought up. But again, it's not like they're trying to go all out and trying to hurt each other. They're working because we're working at high altitude. They're working a lot of rounds, so they're working on things that they need to prepare for a fight.
Okay, thanks a lot.